Hello friends, my name is Akshay and you're watching Devotional Studies. Today on Devotional Study, we are going to create a progress bar on our web page and it will be native. So if you want to create a progress bar on your website using JavaScript, only JavaScript, all right? So how can we do that? Let's get started. So as you can see, we are in the project folder and then we need to add the HTML file. We'll call it progress.html. Doesn't matter whatever name you want to give, you can give it to. All right. So we'll be creating a progress bar with a kind of an animation we'll be using where it shows from 0 to 100. All right, the progress bar would be created in such a way. All right, so without wasting time, we will start creating, the progress bar. Okay, so first of all, what we need to do, we need to create the element of the page. All right, first we'll add just one heading here. Okay, um, we'll add a heading. We'll say JavaScript. Okay, progress bar. So here we have added the heading and then we need to add the progress bar and then a button. All right, for that we'll give a division here, okay, which will display our progress bar. We'll call it, we'll give it an ID, it says progress bar. That's the ID of the progress bar. And within the progress bars division, we need to create a division which will show the progress of the loader, or which will basically display the animation of the progress bar. All right. So let's create one more division inside, and we'll call it. We'll create a bar on it. So. We'll just add a bar. All right, so this is the complete HTML elements. All right, these are the complete HTML elements. So here we'll be adding a pretext which will show 10%. That means the percentage of the progress. So when it will be started, it will be having a predefined 10% of the bar's position. That means it's already been loaded till 10%. All right, so now we need to add a button where when we click on the button, it will go from 10% to 100%. Till 100%, it will show you a complete movement. All right, so we will create an on-click event here and we will call show progress. That's the method we'll be creating on click, and it will say start. Okay, let's use capital uppercase here. Okay, which we'll call it start progress. So let's see how exactly it looks like in the browser. So I'll go back to the folder, which will be progress bar, progress.html. We'll open it. You can see this is how it looks like. Okay, right now it's not that much fancy. It's a basic structure, so we need to create a CSS for that, and then we'll move into the HTML part. All right, so we'll add CSS. So CSS will be very basic, so I'll be using internal CSS itself in the style element in between the style tags. All right, so the first style we'll be creating for the main division, that is the progress bar. All right, so we'll use progress bar as the selector. Okay, all right, so here in between these curly braces, we need to add the width. All right, so width would be 100% for sure, because the division should be using the complete width of the page. So we'll add 100% as width, and then we'll use a background color. So we'll use a background color. Okay, I just missed it. So background color, we can use any color, whatever you feel like. You can give it. I'll use crimson. All right. So this is the color what we have chosen for the main division. All right. Now we need to create the styling for the bar. All right. So we are calling it bar. Okay, that is the selector for us. Okay, and then we inside that styling, what attributes are we going to add? We're going to add the width. So as I said initially, when the bar when the page loads up, it will show the bar with 10 percentage of progress, which is already being done. So we'll give the width to 10%. All right, and we'll give the height of the complete division um, as like 30 pixel. We can give that height. Okay, and then we can use a background color. You can use any different color in order to understand the behavior. We'll just use black color, or let's use blue violet. All right, whatever suits you, you can use it. So we'll use text align. After that we'll be aligning the complete text or whatever we have in this particular bar. So what we have, the percentage number, that is 10%, and we want it to be in center. All right, so another one would be the height. So what we are using, using line height property or attribute. Okay, it should be 30 pixel, uh, and then we can use the color of the text for sure. So we can use it, we can use white. All right, so that's how the complete CSS would be captured. All right, let's reload the page and see. Yeah, so that's how this complete progress bar looks like. I know it's ugly right now, so you can ignore the part. You can use whatever color you want. I've chosen just to ensure we are getting it correct, all correct. All right, so we'll use this, like there's no gap in between the division, and so we'll use a BR here. Just add a break. Okay. Okay, yeah, there's some issue with this editor. I'm not sure why it's behaving so weird. So let's reload the page. So we have enough space in between the division and the button. So now the next part is, in order to create a click event. All right. So we need to add script here. Okay, we'll be using script, and in between the script, we need to use the click event of the page. So we have this show progress method what we have created. So let's start using the JavaScript. So we'll be creating the a variable I. Will initialize it to 0. Okay, because we'll be requiring the looping part. So let's create a function here, and we are calling it show progress. Wow. All right, show progress. This is the function name, and in this function, let's initialize with a condition. If our I variable is equal to 0, all right, if it's with initializes with 0, we need to give value to I as 1. I'll explain you how exactly it will work. So first we need to select our element, and the element would be it's the bar, main in the bar, which is this one, this division, where we are going to show the progress, right? So in order to select the document, the selector, we need to use document dot get element by ID property, and here we'll pass the ID of the division here. All right, and we'll just use semicolon. So as I said, initializing it with a specific width, that would be 10. Okay, 10 pixel or percent, what we have given on the top. So, and then we will use we'll create an ID here. Okay, and we'll call the set interval method. Okay, and we will wait for like we'll create a frame. Okay, we need to create a frame or screen, we'll call it screen. Okay, so we'll wait for 10, and then okay, here now the tricky part here is we'll create this function screen here. Okay, create this function because we are calling in this set interval method. All right, it will wait for this much time, and then we will calling this method. All right, so in this method we are using, again we'll check the width. What is the width right now? If the width is greater than equal to 1000, please understand this is the width of the page. All right, so width, if it's if sorry, not 1000, if it's more than equal to 100, so what happens? So we'll clear the interval. Okay, all right, and we'll pass the id. All right, and then after we complete this, we'll initialize I again by 0. All right, else. Now this is the else block. Okay, here in the else block, we need to increase the width of the page. All right, by 1. The increment operator we'll be using, so it will be showing the width. Okay, and then now element. Okay, next line, element dot style we'll be using, and the width we'll initialize this width. Okay, equal to with what we are getting on from on the top of it, plus we'll show the percentage. So we'll use the percent symbol. All right, and now we need to append it with the element, so we'll use element dot inner html, and that will be the width plus the percentage. All right, we'll I'll show you one more method how we can check the JavaScript's functionality. So as soon as the click events happen, let's see what will happen in the backend. I'll refresh the page, and as soon as I click on it, it shows the percentage as 100, but it didn't change the color, right? That is the main issue here. So let's change the background color and use a different color altogether. All right, so it'll be more clearer to us. So let's we're using two different colors here, so let's use here hash ddd, which is white. Okay, so this is what you're using here, and here we can keep this color if you want. So let's go back and reload the page. Okay, still it's not working. All right, there's some issue, I guess. Oh, okay, so we are using space here, which is not the right process to do. As you can see, we have got this progress bar, and let's go back to, let's inspect the page and understand how exactly the JavaScripts work. All right, so we'll just try to create these two breakpoints here. Okay, and let's click here. Let's see what happens. All right, so as soon as we click on this button, show progress, uh, you know uh, we we are getting this with getting initialized by um, first of all it's I equal to 0, right? And then when the I, if it's equal to 0, I will get initialized by 1 again, right? So we are picking the element here, the bars value, where we are assigning the width. By default it will go to 10 because the value would be um, 0 of initially, right? So again, we are creating a set interval where we are giving like a very lesser time, whatever would be the width of this page, equal to that, right? So this function would call, and what it will do for that particular time, it will showcase the progress of our the animation what we have used. It'll show that how the width would be, at it's right now it is 10. Okay, So if you hover the mouse here, you can see it's 10. And next time, so it will not go to the, it should be greater than equal to 100. That then only it will come inside the if block, right? So it'll go to the else block. It will be increased by 1. All right, one increment would happen, and then percentage. So that's how it'll go one by one. So till when? Till 100 it'll go. So this function would call, and that's the reason we are given this very lesser time, and the time frame will make sure that this function would call repeatedly, so until the value goes to 100, the width. All right, so it will call like for 100 times. All right, so you can see on the back side of the page it's getting increased by 1%, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and when the value will reach to 100, the progress will be completed. All right, and then the interval, we are clearing it. Okay, that's the reason we are clearing the ID. That means this interval would be cleared. All right, so, and the I value is becoming 0. All right, so this is the complete, overview of how exactly this progress bar is working behind the scene. So I hope you have liked the video, and if you have liked the video, please do subscribe to my channel and like this video. I'll see you in the next tutorial. Till then, if you have any question, you can please post your comment in the comment section and let me know how exactly things are going. All right. So I'll see you in the next tutorial. Till then, keep coding. Bye bye. Have a nice day.